Hello, hello, welcome to the stream! Exclamation point, late. Hope you're all having a great day. I could not decide what I wanted to stream over these next few days leading up to me leaving for New Orleans and for NAIC. I said it during the last TCG stream that I don't think I wanted to stream TCG leading up to it. I think I just wanted to work on my deck stuff off stream where I could be a little bit more locked in while I'm working on this. So I still feel pretty good with where I'm going. Been playing some decent games recently. Been doing some on paper testing against myself. Yesterday I was literally in the in our dining room. 2 play mats on the table, deck A choice on one side, deck 2 choice on the other side, and I was just going back and forth like to each side of the table, just playing out the side of the hand to be like, can this deck beat this deck? Because this is the deck I want to play, this is the deck I feel like I should be playing, and all that. I also went to a trade night the other night, and I picked up 2 new cards. Picked up this very fun clay doll. We were talking about this one actually a few streams ago. It's just such a good one from Chaos Rising, and so I picked that up. And then one that has been on my chase list for a while is this X and Y promo Nagirna. I just love this art, and so I'm just very excited to have finally found it in the wild for not a crazy price. But today we are returning to our hardcore Nuzlocke playthrough. We have been working on this one for a little bit. We lost track of it at the start of the year. We came back a couple months ago before the Orlando regional and put some more time into it, and then for some reason I just didn't go back to it yet again. So we're locking in. We're locking in today and tomorrow's stream. We're just playing this, and we're gonna see how far we can get. Either we lose or we finish the run, and preferably we don't lose and we finish the run. In our last stream of it, we took on Gym 6. We also did some work or did some more side plot stuff, and so today I believe we're headed to Twisted Mountain next, and then we're taking on the Icarus City Gym with the gym leaders, Ace being a level 39 Darkless. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Best case scenario today is we can take on Gym 7 and 8, but I'm not holding my breath for all that, you know? We'll see what happens, because I'm going to be so for real with you at this exact moment. I don't know which direction I'm going. I think we go north. I'm going to fly, just because it's the easiest way for me to see, right? Because Gen 5 is just a loop. Gen 5 is just a loop. So yeah, we head to Icarus City, and then we head to Uplucid City, right? And that's the final one. And then this side is just post-game stuff, right? Because then from that, you just head up to Victory Road in the Pokemon League. Gen 5 is such a interestingly laid out one. Alright, we're headed to Twisted Mountain. I don't remember where along Route 7 Twisted Mountain is, but we'll attempt to run. Okay, and also as a reminder, this is a hardcore Nuzlocke, which means if a Pokemon's dead, it's dead, and there's no healing in battle. No use of healing items in battle. We're also playing a level cap. It's a soft level cap, meaning that, like, I am in charge of it. The game is sadly not in charge of it. So we're just gonna do our best to not go over. And if we do, we obviously won't use them. I'm okay with just watch the Summer Games Fest. Because I didn't watch all of it. I keyed in near the end of it because I honestly forgot it was happening today. But I went back and watched. Hey, honestly, I don't think I've never played a Final Fantasy game. But I feel like the way they laid out the Final Fantasy VII Part 3 at the end of it was just such weirdly structured to be their last big thing. Like, they played a big trailer, And then they came back and they talked again, and they played another trailer for it, and they came back and talked again and played another trailer. I don't know. I know Final Fantasy VII's pretty hype. It's like a lot of people's favorite of the Final Fantasies. It's on my list to play it at some point. I just haven't. But I was like, this is such a weird way to wrap up this show, which, I mean, maybe I would have thought differently if I was a big Final Fantasy person. What I am excited about is the Star Wars game. Gosh, what was it called? Like Company Zero Company? Yeah, Star Wars Zero Company, which is basically just Star Wars XCOM. And if you all don't know, I absolutely love XCOM. I am such a huge XCOM fan, and this is basically another XCOM game, which I'm really excited about. Oh, was this announced a couple days ago? Maybe this was announced a couple days, because I actually Googled it, and the first thing I saw was something from 2 days ago. Star Wars Zero Company's... Maybe this has been known for a while. I don't know. I only just now saw it today. Yeah, from 2 days ago. You ever played XCOM? It's set in the Clone Wars. That's incredible. I didn't know it was already announced, but a big fan of it. Maybe was it talked about at the PlayStation one, maybe? There's 3 games I'm hyped for. Final Fantasy Revelation, Monster Hunter Wilds expansion, Attack on Titan 3. The Attack on Titan 3 trailer is when I first turned on Games Fest. That's the first thing I saw, because I've never seen Attack on Titan. I was like, what is this? And I was like, oh, it's Attack on Titan. Douglas, you have been around the channel for a while, so I feel like you have a little bit of insight as to the type of gamer I am. Do you think I would enjoy playing Final Fantasy VII? Because I know that it's like it's part 1, part 2, and now this is Revelation is the 3rd part, wrapping up the Final Fantasy VII. Do you think it would be something I would enjoy? It's on my it's been on my list, but it's been on my list for a long time. I have not obviously put a lot of effort into trying to play it. All right, let's do a quick team recap, and then we'll move through. So we got Melody Pond, the Meloetta, with Chlorophyll, boosts the Pokemon speed and sunshine. Not a great ability, but it's there. We got Juggernaut, the Vigoroth, with Swarm. Definitely not great. We've got our huge power Zapdos, Impish. We've got our Volt Absorb, John Bailey, the Meganium. We've got the adaptability Steelix. And of course, with adaptability, we don't have any steel moves. We have ground moves, which is great. I mean, we have ground move. We need to get a steel move on them, so that would be great. And then we have Fortress Steely-Eyed with Drizzle, which is very silly. I'm very excited about that. All right, what is my B button? Sam, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Sam, wait, I showed this at the top of the stream, but you weren't here. I went to a trade night the other night. Look what I picked up. Wait, let me go full screen. Look at it. Look at it. XY promo Magirna. Wait, focus on it. Focus on it. Focus on it. Focus. Look at how pretty it is. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Do I not have a button on this? I do. There it is. Attack on Titan is Spider-Man in anime. Okay. Alright. Very pretty. It's been one of my big chase cards for a while, and I saw it at a trade night, and the person was selling it for like $30, in which it has been going up, and I was like, hey, what if we made a deal? And I got him down to 25. It's right now selling for like 27. So I'm doing pretty good. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm excited I'm excited for New Orleans next week. I think it's going to be an absolute blast. I'm glad I'm not stressed about getting points for the season. I got my points for the season wrapped up a few weeks ago. So I'm just excited to be headed to New Orleans just to play. And I am still hoping to do well. My goal is still a day 2. But I am also able to be like, all right, whatever happens, what's going to happen. And while it will be disappointing, because I feel like I have had a really good season this year, it won't be as detrimental to my sanity as it would have been had I also whiffed points, but I did get my points for Ace Trainer. So I actually don't even know if I'm going the right direction. I can't remember if it's this way or the other way first. Final Fantasy VII Remake Trilogy is an action RPG. I could see you enjoy them. Story's usually amazing, at times a little confusing, but with answers coming. So that sounds like, it sounds like Kingdom Hearts, which I know Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts does have some crossover. Which is why I like know all of my Final Fantasy. We also, let me say something and then I'll go back to what I was saying. We also have a Twisted Mountain encounter coming up, so whatever we encounter first here is a new encounter. But all of my Final Fantasy knowledge comes from Kingdom Hearts. Or I also played Final Fantasy XIV, which was the MMO. Played that for a little bit because my brother was big into it. I think he still plays it. Actually, I should ask him if he still plays it, if he's excited about this. I feel like he still plays it. He was last online 7 hours ago on Steam. Can I see? Let me go to, if I go to his profile, does it tell me the last thing he was playing? Yes. Last played on June 5th was Final Fantasy XIV Online. Bud has 1,920 hours on record. Incredible. He was a big WoW guy, and then got into Final Fantasy XIV. I played it for a little bit, but I don't know. I just didn't care enough about the world. Final Fantasy XIV is quite different. Final Fantasy XI is also. Oh, they have multiple MMOs. Is 11 still ongoing, or is 14? I know it's very different, at least in the fact of like MMO versus action RPG. Tyler also played the Final Fantasy games. He played one. Not the first one. He might have played the first one. I don't know. He played one, I remember, when we were growing up. That... It was my first time seeing a game that had, like, multiple discs that you had to, like, swap through mid-game. I was like, I'm sorry, what? You have to swap to another disc? In the middle of the game? I don't know if I've had another game like that. I've had games where, like, you have an installation disc, and then you play the game on a second disc. But I've never had a game where I've played the game on the first disc, and then you get to a point and it goes, please insert disc 2. Oh, whiz. What a surprise, a bit more rugged. Anyways, that's, hey, folks, seen this Team Plasma crowd lately. After all that trouble, we gym leaders met up and had a chat. No clue where they're hiding. It's like they're under a rock. Well, not much to do but wait for them to move. Anyway, it's none of your concern. So it looks like the two of you should just enjoy traveling with your Pokemon. Twisted Mountain here is a fine place to explore. You'll have some fun if you just leave this here path. Well, better you see it yourself, so don't listen to me, Hammer. You see, in your sprouts, feel free to train yourselves up in the mountain for as long as you like. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII is kind of like Kingdom Hearts fighting aspects. Oh, okay, so I feel like I would enjoy that then. I thought he was going to get us involved in all that bother again, so I was bracing myself before I knew it. I'm going in first, but I'll be seeing you. Oh, Guild Wars 3 was also announced. Guild Wars is an MMO, isn't it? Because I'm pretty sure I played Guild Wars 2 back in the day. Yeah! Guild Wars 3 is an upcoming action-adventure MMO RPG developed by ArenaNet. I might check that out. I feel like I remember enjoying Guild Wars 2, but I actually don't remember if I actually liked it or not. This is a Polygon article. Most game studios these days seem to be running away from live service games. Talking about Final Fantasy XIV World of Warcraft, officially at Guild Wars 3. Developers, ArenaNet say the game will be a modern evolution of MMO based on the gameplay. Guild Wars 3 seems to take cues from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild with its climbing mechanics, movement and action as a whole, part of the emphasis of the multiplayer online. A beta for Guild Wars 3 planned for fall 2027. Oh my gosh, that's an early announcement. Am I crazy for thinking announcing a game in summer of 2026 and your beta is going to be the next fall? That seems like a really early announcement. So what I'm not going to do is care about this game for a year. I'm going to try and forget that it exists. And maybe when it comes out, maybe I'll check it out. I'll probably check it out because I do like MMOs. That's crazy that you would I don't know, that just feels weird to me. I am someone of the and maybe this is different when it comes to the whole, you know, not speaking to the marketability, or especially for games that really have no following. I am a big fan of announcing a game and then telling me it's coming out within the next couple months. I'm a big fan of that. Big fan of that. Gaming out, especially if there's anything interesting, definitely let me know. I'd love to chat about it. We were kind of talking about it. All right, for our encounter for Twisted Mountain, what do we got? What do we got? Little Leap. I mean, it's something. It's definitely something. It's not nothing. I don't know that we'll use it, but it's definitely something. It is a rock grass. Do I have anyone who can put anything to sleep? Or like status in general? Oh, you literally Meloetta has sync. Literally Meloetta has sync. Literally. Do I need to be afraid here? I don't know why I'm like Meloetta is weak to Leap. I don't know why. There might be something like deep in my third brain that's like, yes, you idiot, flee. I know we're weak to bug, but I'm like, because Leap's not bug, they're grass, but do they have bug moves? I think they do, right? And most grass types do. They don't learn any grass moves on level up. Okay, so I think I'm okay. Attack on Titan 3 is releasing this year, at least that's the plan, so looking forward to it. Nice. Special defense rose sharply. Maybe that's also why the Leap is pretty good, because they like have like their stats up super high and can hit like ingrain and stuff. Just gonna keep using Sing until it hits. They aren't weak to Psychic, right? Yeah, it's just one time. And they've also special defense twice. And ingrain. I feel like we're gonna be here for a while if we go this route. Acid. Okay. Okay, I was like, that's definitely doing more. Okay. The new Lego Batman is heavily inspired by the Arkham games. I've seen that. I am very excited. I haven't picked it up yet, but I'm very excited too. Lego Batman DLC released in September. They're already putting out a DLC? That's crazy. That makes me very excited. I'm so excited to play the Lego Batman game. I just haven't picked it up yet since the New Orleans trip next week, and I'm just not wanting to spend too much money or also start anything before I go. Okay, chat, I need a name for Laleep. What should I nickname Laleep? It's a DLC where you play as Joker and Harley. Ooh, that's fun. But yeah, I've seen some bits and pieces about the Lego Batman game, like here and there, watching some random gameplay. Nothing like story spoilers, but just like seeing the gameplay. I'm very excited to play it. I'm very excited to play it. I also love the Arkham games. So when they first, I think it was like one of the first trailers showed that it was going to be, call it Joker. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. I think like one of the first trailers, like it very much looked like the Arkham games, and I was like, yes, this is what I want. Joker. Hopefully they have like a broken ability, because we've been getting kind of cooked on some of our Pokemon. Well, I say we've been kind of cooked. Then we have huge power, Articuno. What was there? And they have Pokeballs, so they can just flee. Should probably have some. No one has a held item right now. Do I actually have any held items that I could have on them? Sharp Beak. Let's give that to you. Black glasses. Here's the holders. Destiny Knot, King's Rock. I mean, I guess the King's Rock isn't terrible to like get the flinch damage, maybe from Juggernaut. Silver Powder, Bug Moves. I wish the gyms lasted more than just one go. Accuracy would be boosted. I don't think I have anything that needs accuracy boosted, but I could be wrong. Magnet power up electric moves. Expert belt. Might as well. Trying to what was the most often? I mean, I guess Psychic's not terrible. Oh, I have like 3 expert belts. That's so funny. That extends the duration of the move Rain Dance. If it did drizzle, but maybe. All right, well, I guess we're good there. When I'm surrounded by rocks, my spirit goes up. That's, you know, I've been saying that. I have been saying that. Herb. Acrobatics. Super effective. Broomish. Super effective. Whoa, super effective, but it didn't kill? That's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy that you're going to be super effective but not kill. Also, we do need to be mindful, level cap is 39. I know we talked about it earlier, but I'm already forgetting. Oh, you don't have a... I don't know why I thought you had a fighting move. What level does Juggernaut evolve at again? I really hope they get a really good ability when they're slacking. I also don't know the path for Twisted Cave or Twisted Mountain. Not this way. Not this way. Also, do I have any repels? Because now that we got our encounter, I don't really care about anything else in here. Super repel. We do. We do's indeed. Try and be mindful. Boom, right past you. Right past you. They didn't even see me go. Was there an item back here? They didn't even see me sliding on through. I think in Lego Batman that I'm in chapter 4. Not sure if there's 5 or 6 chapters, maybe more. Ooh. Definitely seem, from what I've seen, it definitely looks like a long game, which I am a fan of. I am a fan of the long games. Slash. Flash. All this for an item for a sticky barb. Not even a good item. Not even a good item. It's a fine item. It's fine. Alright, what do we got here? I need some decent health items. Max potion. That's, I guess, something that we can sell. Or actually might be good for the Elite Four to use in between battles. Fire Gem. Like I said, I hate the gems. I hate that they're one-time uses. Because it just never feels worth it. It just never feels worth it to put on as a held item. Oh yeah, also my repel wore off. Sorry, I've been playing Solar Eclipse for the YouTube channel. And it is just such a different, like, button map. It's probably a fight. That's worth it. No, it's not a fight. Okay. So, like, where the button to open up my menu is just very different than what it is in that. And so trying to muscle memory it. Why is this over here? There's got to be a held. Okay. It's like there has to be a hidden item here, right? Just for another item that we already have. All right, this is probably a fight. That's fine. Play maybe 17 hours and I'm like halfway through the game. There's a lot of collectibles. That's also the other thing I like about the Batman games in general, the Arkham games, but also Lego games, is the like the collectability stuff and like going around and getting all that stuff I always enjoy. Which I also, it's kind of like a double-sided dagger with me. A double-sided dagger that doesn't feel like a double-sided blade might be a better way of saying that. Is where I will like get really obsessed with like finishing 100%ing the map. I do it with Assassin's Creed games every time a new one comes out, and then I don't actually play through the story, and I never finish the game because I'm too busy wanting to 100% the map. Like, I still haven't finished the most recent Assassin's Creed game, which I'm blanking on the name of. And I really enjoyed it. Assassin's Creed game. The most recent one was... But because I just get, like, sidetracked. And then by the time something else has come out, then I've just lost my Shadows. Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is... It was really good. I need to go back and play it more. I need to. I need to go finish it. I just haven't. And I think they're also doing a remake of Black Flag, right? Yeah. Was Assassin's Creed Shadows only last year? I say only last year, but it's also June of this year, so we are halfway through this year. When did Shadows come out? Came out this March. Oh, okay, it came out March of last year, so it's been over a year. It came out on the Switch 2 December 2nd, and TBA for a release on iPad. Why is there a release on iPad? And then Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. You pre-ordered it. I will most likely play it whenever. Oh wait, this comes out next month. Oh, this comes out July 9th. I'll probably buy it because I did enjoy it. The Wikipedia says, in June 2024, Ubisoft CEO said that the company has several remakes of older Assassin's Creed titles in development. Black Flag is great. Who was the voice of Edward? Can't remember who voiced it. Was it Matt Ryan? Is that who it is? Yeah, oh, I love Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan was such a fantastic actor in the CW shows, playing, I'm blanking so hard on his name, Constantine. I loved him as Constantine. It was so good. Sorry, we got super distracted here. In everything that was happening. Alien Isolation 2. I played Alien Isolation back in 2020. Was still not much of a horror enjoyer. But I initially watched the playthrough of the game and gotten interested enough to watch it play. I rewatched and played through like 5 times. That's crazy. That's wild. I've never been a horror enjoyer myself, so definitely not something that's on my wish list. Kind of hoping we might. Maybe we can get him stuck in an on. Oh no, we got we got a big crit. I was like, maybe we can get him stuck in an encore of something. Hey, we got the Evo to slacking. Let's go. Let's go. Isn't there another like Xbox event coming up like in the next couple of days that's gonna announce other new stuff? Am I making that up? Is that also something that's coming? Sunday. Man, what happened? You guys remember E3? I miss E3. Xbox Showcase. Alright, does slacking. We are crossing our fingers that slacking has a broken ability. Give them huge power. Okay, here we go. Here we go. That's so bad. That's so bad. Stall is so bad. That's so bad. That's so bad. No. No. That's not what we want. That's not what we want. It could have been Regigigas' ability. It could have been worse, but so sad. I said I wanted something broken, and we got something definitely not broken. Do I not just have... Okay, I was about to say, do I not just regular potions? I bought Fatal Fame 2 Remake. It's also a horror game, one of my favorites. I don't know that I've ever played a horror game outside of, like Phasmophobia, or, like, if you want to classify Dead by Daylight as a horror game. But I have otherwise never played a horror game. I just stood here and took... I don't know, I just froze, chat. I just froze and took it. He walked up, and I just watched him look at everyone but me. Oh, they got rid of my ability. Nice. Now I can go first. Thanks for getting rid of my ability, pal. You a person. Why are you a person? You first. Well, you are already gonna go first anyways. Knocked Owl. Let's toss in Solid Snake. Well, you're gonna... Okay, I was gonna go for Smackdown, so... Then you put up a Reflect, which is kind of rude. Kind of rude that you would do that, you knocked out. We should actually lead Solid Snake, I think. Let Solid Snake get some XP. They're pretty low. We have rare candy, so it's not I'm not too concerned with anyone getting, like, left behind, but I don't want anyone to get too far ahead. That's more so what I'm worried with, is someone getting too far ahead. Alright, we've made it to the bottom of the construction site of Twisted Mountain. Oh, is this where we get a... No. I was like, we get a fossil somewhere in here, but maybe it's not there. I still don't know if I'm going the right way or not. Repels effects off. Medicine. I don't know if there's anything I am, like, overtly looking forward to or hoping gets announced at the Xbox Showcase. Actually, I guess Fable is the only thing I'm like, oh yeah, I hope they show something off for that. I don't know why they wouldn't. But I don't know if there's anything else that I'm like, yes, this is what I'm looking forward to the Xbox Showcase for. Is that the only thing down here is just an item? It's a rock covered in ice. Maybe this is where you can get like a Glaceon or something? I don't know what the point of that was otherwise. I'm sure there was a point to it, and I just don't know what it is. There's this over here, which is also a dead end. Is there hidden items here? No, just dead end. Cool. Cool. No down, no down, no downs. It goes up there, so we're going here. You know what? Let's save. I wasn't clicking this to save, but sure. You know what? While we're here, let's go ahead and put on another repel. One of the greatest things Gen 6 gave us was a repel ending, and then being like, do you want to use another one? And you being like, yes, I do want to use another one. Also, I see plot over there. I'm checking more so for items at this point than anything else. Also for the fossil person. What is the point of this? You're telling me I'm going to come all the way up here and there's going to be no hidden items? That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't know what to expect from this year. I thought we had heard about all the good games already. If Sony would reconsider, I would love to play God of War, Luffy, and Wolverine. That's honestly where I'm at. Like, I am going to end up getting a PS5. Just for those, and for, I still haven't played Spider-Man 2. And I know Spider-Man 2 is on PC now. I still haven't played it yet, because at least at the time, I don't know if they've resolved it since when it first came out. But I know when it first came out, Spider-Man 2 on PC was just real bad as far as playability. Was that the right word? No, that's not what word am I looking for? Not like playability, but like there were just like issues, optimization. But maybe they fixed it. Bad optimization, bad pacing, tons of crashes. See, people are just talking about like it just crashes a lot. I can't play anything other than the lowest setting at 720p, and even then, the worst frame drop known to man. Please, for the love of God, never hire your next supported game ever. And that's why I'm like, because I don't think it's something that's gonna ever be resolved, because I think it's just the way the port was. So I'll just end up. Well, it's also because I just don't trust my computer either. I never have. So at some point, I will get a PS5. Hello, Wiz. How is Steelix? Steelix has really taken a shine to you. Pokedex is important, but time spent having fun together is also important. They just had a thought. Have you heard of Dragon Spyro Tower? Yeah, so really, quite impressive. Okay, give the story a listen. Wow, what a good story. Wow, what a good story. My daughter's wanted to investigate the tower for a long time. What? There's something I don't know? That kind of feeling is pure adventure. Again, I'm not too old for some adventuring. Anyway, I go have a look at the Dragon Spyro Tower. Catch her later. Alright, bye, bud. This is a new route, right? Oh no, this is just the city. But this is a new encounter. This is Icarus City encounter. Grumpy. On Steam, it currently has very positive reviews, but apparently still badly optimized and crashes. Yeah, so I'll just at some point No, wait, rest. Wait, go to sleep. That's great. I'll just at some point end up getting a PS5, you know, like a year or something. I keep waiting for them to like put out a like a new version of the PS5, like maybe they have, like the PS4 Slim. When that came out, like the original PS4 was like cheap. Didn't you have a Splank in this run, or was that another game? Ooh, that's a good question. We're gonna catch it because I don't remember, and then we'll go check the PC. And if we do have one in the PC, then we will catch something. We'll release this and catch something new. Just because I like using other stuff, or maybe we'll decide to keep it. I don't know. Well, I didn't nickname it, so hopefully there is already a Splank in this run, because I just clicked no and did not nickname it. Oh, yep, we sure do. We actually have already caught it. That's great. Good call, Sam. We will go catch a new Pokemon. We did catch Laleep earlier, and it has run away. Not that great. Not that great of an ability. All right, let's go get a second encounter. Re-encounter. Batali. Not that much better. Although I don't really know what I guess I'm looking for coverage at this point. Like, I don't think we have any... I don't really have any fire coverage right now, so I guess that's more so what I was hoping for, was like some sort of magic coverage. Magic coverage, because they did Magic Leaf, so I said magic. Some sort of fire coverage. Alright, chat, what am I naming the Patili? What am I naming him? Leaves on its head are very bitter. Eating one of these leaves is known to refresh a tired body. Oh. Patil? Is it Patil? I'm saying Patili, and there's not a Y at the end. Petali? Petal? Okay, now I gotta Google it. To pronounce. How to pronounce Patil Pokemon?
Petalil.
Petalil? Petalil is what this tells me. One sneeze later. Alright, what are we gonna nickname it? Wait, do I do Alt backspace? No, Control backspace. Petalil nicknames. So what I'm gonna type into Google. From 6 years ago on Reddit, what do you nickname your Pokemon? Lilligant. Oh, well, I do want a Lilligant, so I nicknamed it Lily. Lilligant. When I played the originals and nicknames drove you nuts. That's funny. Some sort of flower, maybe? Alright, let's Google. I'm just gonna type into Google flowers. Types of flowers. Wildflowers. Okay, well, this wasn't very helpful. This wasn't very helpful. What is the name of... What are the top 10 flowers? Welcome back to Top 10 Flowers. Today we're going over... you all know them. You all love them. You always gotta stop and smell the roses. Coming in at number 1. Coming in at number 2... the tulips. You can tell they're number 2 because it's in the name. Tulips. Number 3 is, of course, everyone's least favorite of the top 3, and that's the lilies. Hyacinth? Hyacinth? Sorry. Not on the top 10 flowers, according to this horrendous AI overview. Number 3 lilies, their source is edible arrangements. I also need to make it apparent I am not utilizing AI to come up with this. I typed it into Google, and that is what Google has decided to give me. I love wasting water. You know what, just in honor of utilizing AI, which I did not utilize, that Google utilized.
Water. 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 Water.
If Google's gonna waste the water, I'll drink the water. Alright, Hyacinth, the name. Hyacinth Bridgerton. I'm sure we'll see her season in, you know, the next 15 years. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, what is their ability? They have Rain Dish. It's fun. Fun, fun, fun. Who's also died in this run? Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure we did lose Fire type. Oh, we lost. Lost Checkmate. Checkmate was so good. Hold up a second. Oh no, that's Lavani. I was like, do we have... But no, we didn't. That was Lavani. Wish we had them to use, but we don't. Alright, we are in the 8th gym town. We also do have an encounter in Dragon Spiral Tower, I am pretty sure. I also don't think we take on the gym yet. I think we go to Dragon Spire Tower first. Right? Please take this fresh water, or maybe do this. Oh, okay. So we could do this first. Let's go to the... See if we can go to the tower first. So we can get an outside encounter. Can we also get an inside encounter? Buildings really towering over as Dragon Spire Tower. Far from the past, where Unova was found, it still stands tall today. Blah, blah, blah. Legendary Pokemon is waiting for a person pursuing ideals to appear. That'll be me. Oh, we do have Surf, but actually we might not be able to do this until we beat the gym, because we might not know how to use Surf yet. I also don't know if I have anyone I can teach Surf to. We'll try. Yeah, I was like, I don't think any of them are able to learn Surf. Alright, well, Dragon Spire Tower, let's see. Oh? Ooh, what animation was that? Oh, that's Virizion! Oh no! Oh no! Chat, what are the odds we can catch Virizion? Gen 5 catch rate calculator. It's been so long since I've done catch rate calculations. Alright, Virizion. They're level 33. Does the thick grass actually change catch rate? It does. It makes it worse. We are not in thick grass, so it's okay. Okay, so let's start off. I mean, we can do an Ultra Ball, and we can also put them asleep. That is fairly easy for us to potentially set up. And we can get down to like a 10% chance if we get them down to 1 HP. Yeah, I didn't know the grass affected catch rate, but I guess it does. Oh no, they have takedown. Ooh, okay. That is very important to keep in mind. That they can hurt themselves. That is very important to keep in mind that they can hurt themselves. Could set up a sandstorm and do chip damage, but I don't think we will. If they're just gonna keep spamming takedown, that's not great. We also can't stay in forever. What if they weren't asleep? And they're at 100%. We have a 2% chance. You know what, chat? We have a 2% chance of catching right now. I have a feeling. You just gotta believe sometimes, you know? You just gotta believe sometimes. Okay. We should have believed. I don't know why I was believing that. I don't know why I was believing on that. I need something with decent. Your defense is 119. I need something, which does scare me to flip in Melody with a 70% defense. Because I want to put them to sleep. 72, 85. What is Stelia? What are your moves again? Do you have anything that can go to sleep? No. Of course not. Of course you don't. Okay, let's throw a Melody. Retaliate. Probably should have led Melody to begin with. To try and be able to put them to sleep. Okay. Okay, so asleep at roughly 70% health. We have a 7% chance of catching. I do worry how much damage Psybeam will do. Because it is 2 times weakness because of the fight. I was like, because of the fighting type. I think it'll kill, actually. Let's just go for a quick attack. I get a second quick attack off. Okay, it wakes up. Oh, why'd you have to wake up? Oh, Oh, why'd you have to wake up? 35 HP? Ooh, I don't trust that. I don't trust that at all. Sorry, but we can't put you to sleep anymore. And I don't think anyone... Oh, we could Thunder Wave. Actually, that might be the play, is a T-Wave. The difference is by 2%. But I'm not leaving Melody in. The Slacking not heavy on. No, Slacking is pretty not helpful in that regard. T-Wave. If I could just barely... If I could treat them a little bit more like Solid Snake... Are they just spamming? Why are they just spamming Helping Hand? Oh, Solid Snake, no! I thought you were gonna go for takedown again. Oh no! Okay, it'll all be worth it. It'll all be worth it if we catch them. It'll all be worth it if we catch them. We have a 6.85% chance of catching. We have a 50% chance of catching it within 10 Ultra Balls, and we have 8 Ultra Balls, so surely that'll be enough. All you have to do is cross your fingers, and it increases your catch rate by 10%. Okay, well, that didn't do it. And I need you to stop using Magical Leap. Okay, I'm gonna need you to... Okay, yeah, use Helping Hand. Helping Hand's a great move. Helping Hand's a fantastic move. Okay, full para. Full para is good. So close. That was 3 shakes. Come on, why couldn't you be a Box Art Legendary? I'm keeping an eye on her HP. I don't want to lose Slacking because they are still just such a... Oh wait, what did I just do? What did I just do? I don't know. I don't want to heal. I can't heal. Oh, we ran out of Ultra Balls. That's why. I was like, I almost used a healing item. All right, so we are out of Ultra Balls. Is Great Ball actually the same catch rate here? No, it's 0.5% left, or a 1.5% left, less. So in the grand scheme of things, not that different. Not that different. Get in there, Jonathan Bailey. Get in there, Jonathan Bailey. Save us, Jonathan Bailey. Imagine we do catch this in a Great Ball. That'd be pretty great. I like the full para turns, because that means it's not potentially killing us. I am still kind of upset about Solid Snake. That was just... It would have been so good if we could have got a steal move on them. Okay, they've started using takedown on themselves. Okay. Okay. I feel like Fortress is not who I want to put in here. No, never mind, they're fine, actually. They're 0.25 to grass. It's actually so fine. The rain is actually going to help us catch. I don't know if you all know this, but rain actually increases your chance of catching by 30,000%. That one didn't count. This one counts. Oh, we almost had it. Just had it. Oh, 3 times we've gotten the 3 shakes. Oh wait, chat. We're going too fast. The game doesn't like it. If we go slow here, it'll come in. You ready for this? You ready for this? Here we go. I don't want to catch this. This is chill. We gotta be chill. I don't want to catch this. I'm good. What's that over there? Oh wow. Oh wow. Is that a wall? I didn't know they had walls here. Oh. How long has that been there? Pretty cool. We were too chill. We were too chill. The Virizion didn't think we wanted it. We were too chill. Great Ball. We are going to run out of... this is our last Great Ball. Okay. Well. There's no way. I think Premier Ball is the exact same catch rate, right? Premier Ball, we lose another percent. Yeah, it's the exact same catch rate as Pokeball, but obviously we should use that first. Obviously we should do a Premier Ball first. Okay, Virizion is about to kill himself, or is about to kill me and himself. Let's throw in. Okay. Oh wait, actually we haven't updated it with their HP now. Their HP is clearly 10%. And the Pokeball is still not as effective as the Ultra Ball was at 30%. That's so funny. Helping Hand, yeah, keep using Helping Hand. I'm a big fan of you using Helping Hand. Helping Hand and Full Para are fantastic. Okay. We're just gonna keep this going until it kills itself on takedown. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Flashback to Sam saying, imagine you catch it in a Pokeball after running out of Great Balls. And we did! And we did! That's so funny. Yeah, what was what should we name the Virizion? Virizion it's a sword of justice, right? Right? It's one of the swords of justice. So what are types of swords? Types of swords. I mean, we could call it like cutlass or like rapier or something like that. Or do we want to go for like names of swords? Famous sword names. Like Excalibur or something like that. List of historical swords. Nah, I don't think historical is what we want to go with. I think we want to go with like high fantasy type. Excalibur? Is Excalibur the way we go? I'm trying to think if there's anything. I'm just scrolling through like top 10 on battlingblades.com/blog. Damascus Steel. It's a character in Dungeon Crawler Carl. Okay, let's go Excalibur. Is there also, you know, they're fighting? You know, they're out here, they're getting stuff done. At least I hope they are. Excalibur. Where's the U? There, where's the U? There's the U. Excalibur. Okay, I hope they have a great ability, because they did not make that easy for us. They did not make that easy in the slightest. Oh, was it Trace? Oh, we saw it at the beginning because it traced right, but yeah, okay. Yeah. You're right. You're right. All right, who did we lose in that fight? We lost just Solid Snake, right? Yeah. We were about to lose others. I am still very sad over Solid Snake. And now we also have 2 grass users on our team. We also have 3 legendaries on our team, which seems, I don't know, maybe a little overpowered. I don't know. We just don't have anything like anyone else that really has any like decent... Like all of the Pokemon we've caught are like pretty similar to everything we have right now. Like another Electros when we already have a Zapdos. A Miltank when we don't need a Miltank. Just everything, like all we're catching is like, Vullaby is a dark type. They're also, I don't know, they're also a Vullaby. They're also a Vullaby. I could evolve them and see what their ability was. I need to see if there's anything else we can... Is there any other catches before this gym? I don't think so. I don't think there's any other encounters. We should check. We also still don't have anyone who can learn Surf. And that's alive in our party. Do I actually have anyone who's dead that can learn Surf? That is also another thing to consider. I do. Okay, I do. I have multiple people that can learn surf. Yeah, I just don't. Am I supposed to do the gym first? Let me actually just look up a quick Gen 5 walkthrough, just so I know if I'm supposed to do the gym or the place first. Icarus Gym, Dragonspire Tower. Okay, so we're supposed to do the gym first. Need more encounters eventually. That's true. All right, gym first. The gym level cap is 39. I'm fine with our current level until we get to the gym leader. Then I will level people up. Level people up once we get to the gym leader. Because we also, I forgot that this one is a. No, it's not that way. It's this way. So we gotta go do this fight first. Nice start. I wonder if we'll be able to defeat the Weedle. Whatever shall we do? Whatever shall we do? That's a very funny start. Baton passed into Magnemite. Alright. They're locking on to me. Oh, I forgot we have stall. So we always go last. I did forget about that. Oh, dear me. Yeah, dear you indeed. Dear you indeed. I mean, I guess they are a deer. No, Giraffe's not a deer. I take that back. That was... Giraffe's not a deer. Giraffe's a giraffe. Literally in the name. Literally in the name. Giraffe is a giraffe. Medicine. How did I go past the medicine like 3 times there? I was wondering what you're referring to with there a deer. Yeah, you know, I also often wonder what I refer to. Hey, Merlin. You want to come say hi to the stream? Merlin's here. Hey, say hi to the stream, everyone. Merlin, wait, Merlin, wait, before you leave. Remind them to like the video if they're watching on YouTube and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Remind them real fast. Real fast. But you're the one who came over to me. Why are you looking around like I've trapped you? You're the one who climbed up. Okay. He's the one who climbed up here. I mean, I guess I did pick him up, but it was after he had his paws on my armrest. Because there's like a, there's a, ottoman here right next to me. He's currently on it. I'm trying to see. He's right there. So he had his paws here, and then I just picked him up. It's like, he came to me. Not the other way around. Not the other way around. How dare you drop my attack? How dare you, Eevee? Who do you think you are? Echoed voice? I don't think so. User attacks the target with an echoing voice. If this move is used every turn. Oh! Hold up a second. That could be pretty cool. You just keep using it, it gets more powerful. No, I think I'm okay, actually. Yeah, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Because I think quick attack is really just like if I want to do a low power move or I want priority. So I think I'm okay with that. Go here and then go here. Now, do I go this way? I guess. I mean, I obviously have to fight this person at some point, but I don't think this is the time to fight them. I don't think I'm going in the right direction. Auto free! Yeah. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. This way? Oh, this way, this way, this way. Oh, chat, we did it. First try. First try. Basically first try. Basically first try. Didn't even have to think about it. Just immediately was like, oh, this is what we're doing. Immediately was smart enough to go, this is what we're doing. Oh! Juggernaut, you have huge defense. You're gonna be so fine. You're gonna be so fine. You're gonna be so fine. That was a crit too. What a great swap I made. What a great swap I made. Big brain swap. We also didn't even look at Excalibur's moves. They have no fighting moves. We knew, I know we already knew that because we saw them use all 4 of these moves when we were trying to catch them. That's why we didn't look at their moves, because we already knew their moves. There was no need to look at what we already knew. Zero need to look at what we already knew. Do we have any TMs, actually? You wouldn't have thought to even do that since Mellow has Psychic move and they probably would have died. Yeah. I only thought to do it because I was like, oh, we've been using it a lot. I feel like I should throw someone else in. I wasn't even thinking of self-destruct. Actually, you know what? I was thinking of self-destruct. Man, I'm so smart. I knew the self-destruct was coming, actually. So that's why I did that. I was ready. I have no fighting TMs. Surely it's not this way. Oh, that's cool. I also forget that the coughing line can learn that. I more so was like, I feel like they could hit us with a poison move. And I don't know why that had me worried. Was I rightfully worried? Psychic is weak to poison, right? Am I crazy, or is it the other way around? Is poison weak to psychic? Poison is weak to psychic. That's why. I had it backwards. Psychic actually is normal damage. Fairy's weak to poison. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, I'm not crazy. Well, I'm a little crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm just a little unwell. I know that right now you can't tell. Just wait a while. Then you'll see. Different side of me. Poison weak side. Yeah, that's honestly why I swapped them out, because I thought they were weak. They were weak! Jonathan Bailey, it's your time to shine. To shine bright like a dino. Shine bright like a dino. Okay, well, it's no longer your time to shine. No longer your time to shine. Arcanine... Arcanine with Drizzle is very funny. Arcanine with Drizzle is too good. The return of Wet Dog. From the 3-way Fire Red, Leaf Green. Incredible. Incredible. Okay, we made it to the gym leader. Do I want to go heal up beforehand? Obviously I have items that I can do, but how am I feeling on moves? I think I'm okay to just go into the gym. We'll level up. Yeah, we'll level up everyone, but I think I'm okay to just take on the gym and just heal. Heal from the inventory. You have to, and that's why I'm like, I just don't want to walk through the gym again. All right, level cap is 39. They have a 37, 37, 39. Mirror shot, yes. User holds power, turn on its berry on the berry. Automize, that makes you smaller, harder to hit, right? No. Automize ups your speed. Yeah, like we're spied. Steely Eye finally getting useful moves. Finally getting useful moves. Burn, burn. I guess Automize and Payback doesn't really go together. I think I'm only going to go to 38 since we're also reusing Giga Drain. You're a takedown. When do you learn a fighting move? Rizion, when do you learn a fighting move? Gen 5 reset. They learn Sacred Sword at 42. Sacred Sword at 42. That's not too bad. They should have. They learned double kick at level 7, so I don't know why they don't know that already. And then Leaf Blade at 67. So far, I love Leaf Blade. Not helping hand. Probably should have been helping hand. Oh, I didn't mean to put you to 39. Okay, okay, well it's fine. Let's learn charge. No. No, no. Who do we want to lead? I think we might lead Juggernaut. Yeah, I think we'll lead Juggernaut. Because they can take hits and they also hit hard. Save! Jessica! Cool trainer Jessica. Sent out Blaziken. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I see you in an ice gym using a fire fighting type. I see you. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Forgot the names were also randomized. I forget the names are randomized every time, and it's so funny every time. Bye, Blaziken. A Blaziken to a Dialga. Oh no! Oh no! That's kind of not what we want to see. It's kind of not what we want to see. What do I have that could deal with you? I mean, you are 2 times weak to ground, so I guess we just stay in. Fighting is the other, but fighting we don't have. Oh, no, they have Aura Sphere by Slacking! Slacking, let's go. Slacking's a true hero. What level do they learn Aura Sphere at? 37. Oh, that's stupid of me. That's stupid of me. I should have known that. Surely they don't have Pursuit. No, they don't. They actually don't learn Pursuit on level up. They're gonna go for another fighting move. What else do they know? They do know Ancient Power, so I don't think I want to swap like Zapdos. Do we swap in Virizion here? Right? Right? That's not stupid to do, right? Because that fighting is just 1 time weak. Not weak to Dragon. And then we have high stats. Yo, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Juggernaut, good job! Get back! Hang in there, Excalibur! What a loser out here using a Hyper Potion. Don't they know? Don't they know that this is hardcore? We're not allowed to use healing items? What are they doing out here healing? What are they doing out here healing? Yikes. Okay, Virizion, time to go. Virizion, I actually don't know what we do here. Do we just lose here? I think I have anything that resists Dragon. Bug Steel? I don't think Bug Steel resists Dragon. I think that's the play. No, you do resist Dragon. You do resist Dragon. But fighting's only 1 time. Doing it, currently waiting on my next round of GLC Webkin Tournament. Nice. What deck are you playing tonight? It started to rain. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go for Mirror Shot, which they do. No, they do resist Steel. Maybe we just go for normal. They also resist normal. Okay, okay, let's go for Mirror Shot. We'll see how much damage we do. Earth Power. I don't know that we're getting out of this one unscathed, chat. I don't think we're getting out of this one unscathed. I don't think we're getting out of this one unscathed. I think someone's gonna have to die here. I think the only way... Juggernaut is stall, so goes too slow. I think we have to let someone die. You gotta save swap. We could just go Zapdos. Zapdos has huge power. And just... But they just resist everything. I mean, I guess actually the play is to try and get a Sing off. I think that might be the play, is try and get a Sing off. Can't think of what else we do. Cloaking Psychic, being a meanie with Deoxys, and the Gardevoir that doubles my Psychic Energy in play. Ooh, that's cool. I don't know if it's worth... I'm very afraid to go Sleep, swap in to Slacking, but that might be the play. Because Dialga just resists everything else. Oh no, please don't crit. Chat, this could be the end of the playthrough. This could be the end of the playthrough. Yeah, I would love it. Yeah, I would love that. I'm gonna swap into Steely Eye and let them die. I'm gonna swap into Steely Eye and let them die. We're gonna safe swap. It's between John Bailey. Maybe Poison Powder's the play and just poison him. I think that's got to be it. You can also Synthesis. Try and just poison him to death. Gonna set up a Reflect. Immune to poison. Oh, shoot. You're right. You are right, man. We're just so screwed. Oh, I don't know why I attacked. I knew we were getting outsped. I knew we were getting outsped. I don't know why I chose to attack there. Full paralyze. I need... Oh. Chat, we're just gonna lose here. We're just gonna lose here. Round 2 bye, let's go. Good luck, good luck. I'm so sad. We had such a broken team. Held on 5 HP. No one else could do anything. A fly might be able to do it. A fly might be able to do it. I'm thinking full para could also, if we get lucky and they full para, Slacking can kill him. No, I needed them to get full para there. She also still has one more Pokemon after this. She also still has one more Pokemon after this. Oh wait, yellow, we can quick attack. I don't know why I just clicked Sing. I don't know why I just clicked Sing. Okay, surely they're gonna get full parried. Surely they're gonna get full parried. What does Retaliate do again? If the user fainted the previous turn. Barely did any damage. Barely did any damage. That's crazy. Maybe they'll just get fully parried. Nope. Sure won't. That's crazy. That's so sad. Was there any way that we were gonna beat that with this team? I wanna just rerun it. We lost. We lost. 100% we lost. I just want to see if there actually was a world where there was anything we could have done. Where am I supposed to go from here? I already don't remember, even though I just did this out here. I just want to run it back and see if there was actually a way we could have done that. I'm supposed to go. Am I going the wrong way? Oh, it's back to the beginning. Chill, 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 chill. I don't want to go there. Is it not here? Oh yeah, it was. Okay, I was like, how am I messing this up? I think I was just holding the forward button too hard. Okay, let's. We know their lead was Blaziken. I mean, Juggernaut just deals with that so easily. If we can try and put Dialga to sleep. They bulk up. That's great. So now we don't even take any damage. And then what if we swap into Melody Pond? Okay, also, also wasting the Hyper Potions are big. Wasting the Hyper Potions is also huge. I shouldn't have swapped there because I knew they were going to heal. I knew they were going to heal. I don't know why I swapped there. I don't know why I swapped there. I knew they were going to heal. I don't know why I'm so forgetful of healing being a thing. I just reloaded before we died. Everyone's at the exact same spot. Or was this before I leveled up? No, okay. We can just run it back. If we don't kill, we know they're going to Hyper Potion, so we should just Earthquake again. Obviously. So we Earthquake. That time it kills. The Helga just comes in. They're going to go for the Aura Sphere. So we swap in Melody Pond. And then we hit a Sing. And we miss the Sing. But what if we hit the Sing? Imagine a world in which we hit the Sing. Pretty rad. We're going to go for a T-Wave just to have something. Just to feel. So I think no matter what, we have to let someone die, though. And I think maybe just starting to get some damage up is pretty decent. So that way Earthquake can hopefully one-shot. Just getting them low enough that it one-shots, I think, is the plan. Yeah, okay. Just to get them low enough that now Earthquake hits. We are stalled, so we still go second. I needed the full para there. I needed the full para there. Now Earthquake should just kill. Because they should be in range. Okay. So yeah, that's how we would have done it. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Into a Landorus? That's crazy. Oh. Truly insane stuff. The only weakness they have a 4x ice weakness and a 2x water weakness. That's crazy. Oh my god, I don't know how we beat this. I don't know how we would have dealt with this. And I guess we poison them. They're just swords dancing. They're just setting up so much. Okay, we'll set up the Reflect. Magical Leaf. Okay, actually, hold up a second. We actually are able to do this. They are still going to have a Hyper Potion here. Oh no! Wow. Huh. That's cool. Look at that. We did it. Huh. So it actually was beatable. It actually very much was beatable. That's crazy. That's crazy. It very much was beatable. Huh. Interesting. Huh. That's wild. Huh. Crazy. Crazy. It was doable. Well, We still lost, so doesn't matter, because we did in fact lose. Super unfortunate. Super unfortunate. I think we had such an OP team. We just didn't have good coverage. I mean, honestly, had solid Snake still been alive, we would have been in such a better position because of adaptability Earthquake. Adaptability Earthquake would have 100% like one shot that would have absolutely one shot that guy. Would have one shot the Steelix, or the Steelix, the Dialga. Like, had they just stayed alive. I don't think I'm gonna start another run tonight. I don't even know, honestly, if I'm going to start another run tomorrow. I might just move on. I don't know what I would do in... I don't know. 'Cause I was hoping to... I don't know what I was hoping for. We're going to run back in here and see if just Steelix with adaptability is able to just deal with this. Now, the thing we have to keep in mind, if we lead Steelix, is they do lead a Blaziken. That will want to kill me. Oh, missed that. I don't think I'll outspeed it. Lead Juggernaut, that would probably make sense. And then I left Juggernaut in the PC. For some reason. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why I did that. I'm just gonna start I'm gonna put a save here. Oh, why am I even putting a save there? Just don't save states. Save states are so much faster. Let's see what happens. If we just go Earthquake, they just bulk up, so it doesn't matter. No one shots. And we... Never mind, we just get one shot. 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 Never mind. Yo, Earth Power doesn't affect me, dude. That's crazy that you think Earth Power would affect me. Do I outspeed now? I do outspeed. I just want to see if we one-shot. That's all I want to see is if adaptability one-shots, and it does. That's all I wanted to see. That's all I wanted to see. That's all I wanted to see, chat. And it does. And then we'd hit Smackdown. And we hit Earthquake. Wow, look at that. And then we die. And then we would have died. Well, I guess we learned everything we needed to learn there, didn't we? And that's that I'm bad at Pokemon. Well? Alright, let's end the stream with, maybe with some shiny hunting, you know? You know what? Let's end the stream with shiny hunting. Close that. Play some music here. Shiny. Soon. Legends ZA. That's not... Pokemon Legends ZA. Did I misspell Latias? I sure did. Now I'm crazy and I'm like, am I misspelling Latias? No, okay. First time I left out the second A for some reason. YouTube, you will stay just where you are. You'll stay just where you are. So I'm currently just running around and resetting Latias here. That's really all it is. Really nothing more. Latias spawns over there. And we just run back and forth here. Until it's yellow or orange. Is it yellow or orange? I don't know. It's one of the colors. I think it's a yellowish orange. I think it's closer to orange. An orangish yellow. I loaded this up last night. I was honestly leaning towards this might have been doing all we were doing on stream today was just shiny hunting this. And then I was like, oh no wait, the Gen 5 hardcore. I was like, oh, I can knock that out in 3 streams. And then I didn't, and I lost. So now I'm back to the drawing board as to what I want to do tomorrow. And whatever the other last stream before I had... I mean, maybe the last stream before NIC, maybe I'll actually play the TCG. Who knows? What a crazy concept. Playing the TCG. I'm going to mute Elgato. And we're just going to listen to background Pokemon music. Or Glitch City, which I don't think right now. I think it's Xenoblade is playing right now. Yellow, I think, looking it up. I posted it in the Discord. I got incredibly lucky with Terrakion, with their shiny. Where are they at? Where are they at? No, it isn't living. It isn't living because it's part of the living dex. Right here. I get insanely lucky with finding their shiny. Like, found it in like 10 minutes. Virizion took me 5 ever in a day. Cobalion took a bit. Latios was pretty quick. Terrakion was incredibly fast. Oh, I also... Where'd I put them? I also got these shinies while I was hunting. While I was around. So I did get a Shining Glimmet and Glamora, which is pretty exciting. I got that last night. When I was resetting for the Latias, I found a... I had entered into one that had Glamora, and there was like a pad, like a teleport pad, that perfectly like put me out of range. So I just stood on it and used a macro that just spams A, and so it was just teleporting back and forth to reset, and got 2 of them shiny, which is perfect. So it's perfect for A, for the shiny living dex, and B, for Pokemon champions. But they're still in here. I need to move them Pokemon home. Sad. For the... I guess I can look at this on my phone, because it is on my phone. For the shiny, for... the ZA shiny that they added for Pokemon Home. Is it just for the base game, or is it also for the DLC? Like, moving in a complete DLC. Oh, today is Friday. That's crazy. I just remember today's Friday. If we get the Latias, maybe we'll also in stream with like moving Pokemon over to the Pokemon Home into my shiny decks. Both base and DLC. Okay, so I can't complete that yet because I still need this one. Newly added language. No, I'm okay. I'll keep my current language of English. Why are you asking me so many times if I want to change? What? That's crazy. No, don't change the language. Pokemon Home app. I still need 2 more legendaries, but neither of them are... I was hoping when I got the legendary encounter this time it was going to be one of them, because I want to get them done. Because they're shiny locked. So it's just going to be jump in, catch them, and leave. But then it was Latias, and I was like, okay. And then I had to spend time trying to get a donut. So I'm on an all types level 3 donut. And then I also still need to get a Gimme Ghoul spawn. Okay, so now once we get down to 800, I'll jump up here, check it, because this gives me enough time. 800 is enough time for me to like run over here, climb up the ladder, and throw a Pokeball. And obviously once I see it shiny, I'll save. But for whenever I do find the outbreak, not the outbreak, for the... Oh, I gotta... I'm getting something in Pokemon Home. What are they giving me? What is this? It's a gift. It's a gift box. What is it? Legend ZA Link Gift 3. It's a Totodile. Okay. I don't care about that. Would I like to give Totodile a nickname? No. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I guess they added one for Chikorita and for Tepig as well. Okay. I don't know when those were added. I guess I haven't opened Pokemon Home on my phone in a while. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, for Gimmighoul. Whenever I do get the Gimmighoul outbreak, I already have a Ghost level 3 donut ready. Because I am just going to shiny hunt Gimmighoul then, because this game is just going to be the easiest to get shiny Gimmighoul and Goldango in. Because they aren't shiny. They're shiny locked in Scarlet and Violet, except for in the raids. And I think when they were in the raids, I think that their like shiny odd was like base odds, and that just wasn't worth it. So this game is obviously just going to be the easiest for us to shiny hunt it in, and since it's so difficult to find the Gimmighoul outbreak, or not outbreak, whatever they're called in this DLC, I'm blanking. Dimension, portal, whatever it is. Whenever I do finally find it, I'm just gonna shiny hunt them then. Because why wouldn't I? Even though their shinies do suck. Hyperspace Dimension, yeah. That's the ones. Distortions. But at least on the plus side, once I get Latias here, and then once I get the other two legendaries, which I think are Marshadow and I actually don't know who the other one is. I kind of wish they weren't shiny locked. I'm kind of glad they're shiny locked because I don't have to hunt them. But I wish it would be so easy to hunt them, because I'll have to hunt them eventually in some game. So it probably would have been better if they were here. I think it is Marshadow. Legends ZA DLC Dex. Hyperspace Pokédex. Oh, is it Meloetta? Is that who it is? Is it it's Keldeo. Keldeo and Meloetta. Unless I already have, I don't think I have Keldeo. But I do have Genesect. It's Keldeo and Meloetta. But they're both shiny locked for some reason. I'm surprised they are shiny locked actually. Which we can get shiny Keldeo in Sword and Shield for finishing off the decks there. I just need to go do. You know what? Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Maybe that'll be tomorrow's stream. Is finishing off the Sword and Shield decks, because that's something I've been talking about for a while, needing to finish. Also, I do need to go see why Percy's barking, because he's been barking nonstop for the past like couple minutes. But I don't know what he wants because he's had food just shortly ago. So I'm assuming just something is very obviously stuck in his way. Oh, Percy was indeed upset over nothing. I was gonna lightly suggest maybe Dynamax Adventure. We had 2 other people. You guys just found myself. I just found it myself, but have you heard of the Pokemon fan game called Pokemon Z? It looks super interesting. Apparently it takes place 300 years for X and Y as a new ancient forms. No. I don't think I have heard of that. Let's look into it. Or if I have heard of it, I forgot about it. We're right now playing Solar Eclipse, but I always need more stuff to play. So I might add that after, depending. Is it done? Is it something they're still working on? But yeah, I think that might be tomorrow. Is finish our I think we only need to, I think it's only like a handful of Pokemon I need to catch still. And then that's a shiny Keldeo. Knicks or Spurs? Neither. I don't really care about basketball. Let's go with actually I don't even know where they're from. Where are these 2 teams from? I played basketball was actually the sport I played the most as a kid. Basketball, and then what would I guess soccer is what I would have played after that. The Knicks then, yeah. Let's go with the New York Knicks. Those are basketball teams. I only know that they are because of the because since they're currently it's the NBA playoffs, isn't it? I also don't really like I don't really care about like MLB either. Like I'll watch MLB, I'll go to an MLB game, but I don't like follow any baseball teams. Spurs have a player that's in funds. Does remind me how high is a basketball? Like does bro even have to jump to dunk? Does he just put the ball up into the net? Does he even shoot? That's crazy. That's wild. It just finished I believe a few days ago. Ooh, okay, I'll definitely add that to my list. There's a snowy Bidoof that's very round and an ancient Cofagrius looks like an Iron Maiden. Ooh, okay, I'll definitely add that to the list. He just puts it in. That's so funny. That's so funny to me. But yeah, like the only sport that I actually follow is the MLS. And even then, I really only follow Orlando City. Like I don't like watch any of the other games if it's not Orlando City that's playing. 6'6" mom, 6'7" dad. Yeah, they knew. They knew. They were like, we're making a basketball player. That's so funny. That's so funny to me. That's also like 6'6" and 6'7" is also insanely tall. Like honestly, 6 foot. I'm not 6 foot. I don't claim to be 6 foot. I'm like 5'9.5", maybe 5'10". I like to tell people I'm 5'8" though, because I just think it's funny when I just tell people I'm 5'8" and they're like, no, I'm 5'10". I'm like, nah, bud, we're the same height. You're clearly 5'8". That's crazy though. Like 6'6". That's basically 7 feet. I think bro, get better genetics. I dare you. I'll add that to my list for next timeline. Is be taller, so I can let everyone know how the weather is down up there. My biological dad is 6'4", coming at least 6 foot. Mom Jean said no. I got stuck at 5'3". No, that's so funny. It's so interesting the way like genes work and genetics and like it's wild. Hi Merlin, can you not tear up things? Have you decided you want to leave this room now as well? Alright, Merlin's decided he wants to leave the room as well, so let me open the door for him. I have a 6 foot dad and 5 foot mom. I'm 5'7", but I'm 18, so I have some growth left in me. When do you stop growing? At some point you start shrinking. Although technically, if you want to get real technical, you're your tallest at the beginning of the day, and by the end of the day you actually lose, I think it's only like centimeters. I don't think you lose an inch in a day. I think you lose like six or so centimeters. Well, I have to check before I just spout off. How much height do you lose in a day? You lose half an inch to a full inch just by gravity pulling you down. Just from the gravity like pushing on you throughout the day. It like squishes you a little bit, and then when you lay down to sleep, since you're laying horizontal, you just kind of stretch back out. It's really creepy if you think about it too hard. Hit puberty at the impressive age of 16. Oh dang, you were really just waiting. You were really just waiting to the tail end, weren't you? 21 is generally seen as the latest. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I know roughly around like 25 is when, at least in men, is when like frontal lobe is roughly done. I think in women, I think it's around like 22 or 23. 4'8" going to high school. That's wild. I think I stopped growing probably when I was 15. 15 or 16. Because I'm still... Because on my permit, I was listed as 5'10". On my permit, I was listed as 5'10". And that is still, as far as I know, my height today. I'll tell you, I haven't measured myself. So I might have lost some height, but my doctor said I'm going to keep going very... Yeah, hitting puberty, I feel like that late might stretch that out closer to like 24. That's wild. The way human bodies works is just weird. My parents, I think my dad is around... My dad might be 6 foot. I actually don't know. We're like roughly of the same height, so he's probably like 5'11". Maybe. And then my mom is definitely around like 5'2", 5'3". So I mean, insane amount of growth, yeah. Not gonna be over 6 foot or anything like that. I mean, not with that kind of attitude, you're not. Not with that kind of attitude, you're not. Prediction's 5'9". Yo, hey, mods, let's start prediction. It's gonna run for the next 3 years. What do you what's your NAIC pick? What are you feeling? Or I can't remember actually. Did you say you're not going? I know you said you're not going to stuff in the mid-year. Are you going to NAIC or no? I actually can't remember. Now that I said that, because I remember you said you don't have another major until November. But are you going to NAIC? You missed Reg. Oh, so many people. I feel like so many people missed, like, and I know obviously a lot of people do anytime, but like I felt like I saw so much more of it this go around, with especially how many waves they did. Like, it's wild. I think I'm convinced a friend on Zoro. Nice. I still have not played enough Zoro for me to have faith in it as a pilot of it. I don't know. Who is going? Nice. Hopefully they do well. I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I'm happy I got my ace trainer all figured out, because now my goal is to steal day 2, obviously, but I at least I'm gonna have less stress on myself for making sure I get high enough for points, and I can just still, like, obviously take it serious, but I don't think I'll, like, psych myself out of being like, this is my last chance to get the points I need for ace trainer, blah blah blah, cry cry cry. And instead I can just go in and just focus on the games, with obviously the goal of day 2, but we'll see what happens. My goal next season, though, is to just go to more events. What is happening? Yeah, next week. Next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is the event. It'll be live on Pokemon Twitch. They'll be streaming all of it, both for the TCG and the VGC. The VGC is going to be really exciting to watch because it is Pokemon Champions. It's going to be the second NA event with Pokemon Champions. Indianapolis, which was last weekend, had a lot of issues. Both the Convention Center, had a lot of issues, but Champions also had some issues. So it's going to be interesting to see if they're able to fix. I think it might have just been Wi-Fi. I didn't look too far into it because I'm not too well in on that, but I think a lot of it was like Wi-Fi issues and just too many people on the game in an area like that. But from what I saw, like the top 8 was like a very like diverse list of Pokemon, which was pretty cool. They also released, it's not coming out before NEIC, but they did release Raichu X and Y's ability, and when they're coming to Champions, and they look really solid. So I'm excited about them. They also did release X and Y plushes, which I do plan to buy. Not both of them. The Y plush is the one I really like. I just haven't bought it yet. I'm holding out to see what they're going to have in the Pokemon Center. We have our reservations on Thursday to go into the Pokemon Center. I already know some things I'm going to buy, like the... I was really excited. They had this at EUIC, and I really wanted it. And I was like, man, I really hope they have it. And then they did end up showing that they are going to have this art style. This is on a t-shirt. Sorry, it's not focusing, but it's like manga style art, and Poliwhirl's right there in the middle, and they have that on a hat as well. I know for sure I'm getting those. And then obviously whatever NEIC specific, like last year it was a Psyduck hat that I ended up buying. I don't know what this one will be. So some stuff like that, but I don't know what plush wise. I'm hopeful they'll have some cool stuff for the 30th anniversary, but I have to see what's in there. See the great, yeah, I haven't bought the Pikachu yet. Mainly because I was afraid of buying it and it showing up while I was gone and it sitting outside my door for a week and getting stolen. So I'm hoping they just have it at the Pokemon Center. Ooh, a Mega Dragonite plush. They've just been adding, just adding a couple things recently without it being, like, big drops. Very interested. Very excited that they'll have some of this stuff at the physical Pokemon Center. Yeah, I do plan to have a video. Probably the week after I get back. It might take me a little bit longer to get it edited. But I do plan to have a video of a vlog of me going through, so I'll obviously show off all the stuff in the Pokemon Center. And I will probably get up some shorts while I'm there as well. Maybe I'll put a short up, because I will be in very early in the day. Of like walking through the Pokemon Center and showing off some stuff. That probably would be nice to get a YouTube short up of that. For the people who are coming later in the day, they could see it. So that could get like some decent views. I'm really excited for NASC next week. We leave on Tuesday. And I'm just really excited. My friend officially told me he was on Zoro. Nice. Good luck to them. Have they played a lot of Zoro? Like, do you feel confident in their... Because Zoroark is one of the tougher like decks, just because there are so many other like ways to play. It's not a very linear deck. Not anything bad about that. Started 3-0 at a 6-round local, but then lost back-to-back favorite boards because of game state errors. Oh no, that's rough. Starting 3-0 makes me feel like he's probably knows what he's doing with them. I am between Slowking and just Dragapult. I feel like Slowking's a pretty decent call, except for the fact that there is so much going on right now, leading up to NAIC. I feel like there's going to be so much Shaman. And obviously you can Spectre for get rid of Shaman, but then they just Night Stretcher Shaman back. But honestly, in a lot of games that I've played, it rarely slows me down, because at some point they have to attack with a 2-prizer. Unless, you know, you're playing against it to a single prize deck, and that's a different story. But at some point they have to attack with a 2-prizer. So then I still theoretically just win the prize race. Unless they, you know, boss up, and then in that case you don't put down the Kangaskhan. I don't know. So, and between that and then just going into Dragapult because it's tried and it's true. But I'm leaning more so towards Slowking right now. It's what I've been playing a lot of recently. It's what I've been doing a lot of in-person testing with. So that's most likely where I'm leaning. We'll see if we'll see where I end up come Wednesday. I don't check the Pokemon Center often. Lurantis plush keychain sold out. Ooh, I didn't even know they had. That's the thing. I feel like Pokemon Center just like throw stuff up now, and unless it's like an actual big ad, they don't really make a big point of it. Like they didn't even make a big point of the Mega Raichu plushes. They just added them. The pixelated Pikachu, they made a big point of like, hey, this is here because it's part of their 30th anniversary push. But I even have on like the text alerts for Pokemon Center, like when they add new stuff, and it normally takes them like 8 hours to like be like, hey, we've added this to the Pokemon Center. Like the most recent one was the 30th anniversary Pikachu that I got. It's behind me on the ground. Right here. I saw it was there because of a tweet. Bought it. And then like 7 hours later, got a text and an email about it being added to the Pokemon Center. Which that one I really wanted because I turned 30 this year. So I was like, well, I have to have the Pikachu that says 30th on it. And also, it came in, it was supposed to be here on Monday, but then it got delayed in shipping, so it didn't show up until Monday, or until Tuesday, which was also my 30th. And so I got it in the mail on my 30th, which I thought was really fun. Alright, we'll give it one more look, and then we will reset spaghetti again. Burn, 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 burn. Did you just add it in Discord? I just saw some pop up that said they're so cute. Oh, that is really cute. And it's already sold out? I didn't think their keychains tended to sell out that quickly. That's wild. Burn, 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 burn. They did add new Lego stuff, and I'm just so sad because they're just so stupid expensive. Like the what was the Mewtwo one? Actually, some of these aren't too bad, but it's not. It's like the big bricks, and I don't love those. The Mewtwo one, it's already sold out, but it was $70, and I'm like, that's just too much. That's just too much. No, thank you. Or like the one that's Umbreon and Garchomp. It's $80 for Umbreon and Garchomp and a Pokeball. Why is that $80? Or why is the Charizard and Jolteon $120? Why? That makes no sense to me. I know Lego is expensive, but still. That's so stupid. Yeah, they just put a lot of keychains in stock, I see. Or they restocked these, because I have this Espeon keychain. So I have this Espeon keychain is the one I have on my NAIC bag. I think I actually bought this at NAIC I know I bought the bag there, but I think I bought the Espeon at NAIC last year. Yeah, the pixelated Pikachu was already sold out as well. So I'm hoping they have it at NAIC. On the bright side, I saved money for next season, and I think I'll be able to go for the invite. What did you, or let me rephrase this question. How far off do you think you were of going for it this year? Do you think it was just you weren't able to get to enough events? Or was it like one of those things where you really locked in late in the season, and at that point it was just too late in the season for you to feel like you could have chased it down? It's the smart play bricks that make it more expensive. Oh. I don't know what the smart play brick is. I guess I haven't been around the Lego stuff in a while. I used to be so big into Legos when I was young. I am still honestly big into Legos. I love Legos. They're just expensive and I don't have anywhere to put them. But I love building Legos. What was the last Lego? The last Lego thing I built was the Game Boy. And I had a lot of fun doing that. I didn't go to enough events. I only went to Pittsburgh, top 118, or I said 118 for some reason, even though you clearly did not put that many numbers. Like 1,018 is what I almost said for some reason. Top 128 in Toronto, top 256, and barely went to locals, finished with 300 CP. That's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, yeah, saving money, being able to go to enough, being able to prioritize events next year. That's honestly one of my biggest gripes, and I understand it's because a lot of scheduling and stuff. But I hate not knowing more in advance what, like, if I would have known, say, last year, August, the full lineup of the regionals, I could have maybe actually planned to go to more of them. But it's like when you don't know where they're going to be or when they're going to be, it's so difficult to plan. And they get announced like a few months in advance, but still. Yeah, there's a regional in 100 days. Yeah, that's crazy to me. Crazy. So I'm hopeful that there's some easy ones for me to travel to next year, which again is just a me thing, since I can't. I am not big on flying. I can't do takeoff. I know I've talked about this before, but whenever I talk about like I can't fly, people are like, oh, flying's not too bad. I'm like, I know flying isn't bad. Once I'm in the air, I can deal with turbulence. I can deal with I have had some of the roughest landings, and it's fine. It's takeoff. I cannot do takeoff. And it's not like an anxiety thing of like being afraid that the plane's gonna like crash or anything. It's not even a phobia. No, it's just like, I don't know what it is of like the G-force of like when you're going up like this, just the way it like presses on me, it sends me into such a, it gives me such an intense panic attack. That like I can't breathe, and I like start to like the edges of my sight starts to like dim, and I genuinely feel like, oh, this is what it feels like to die. And it's not fun. And then it lasts realistically for like five or 10 seconds, but for me it feels like it lasts for like an hour. Just because I get so in there. That's real bad. Is it something you're willing to get over? You just want to respect your boundaries? Oh, I want to get over it so badly. I want to get over it so bad. Cause like my wife like wants to, she flies, and obviously we want to go do stuff. We really want to go do like an Alaskan trip. I would love to one day go to like Japan, and Europe, and both of those require planes. But it's figuring out, this was all before I was also on anxiety medication, and my anxiety got really, really bad early last year. I've always had like some level of anxiety, but last year it got really, really bad. So I met with a psychiatrist last October, I guess. Have I talked to a doctor? Yeah, so the psychiatrist met with him like last October. And so I got on anxiety medication, and that has helped a lot in just my day-to-day. And so my next step is I'm like, okay, I need to see if it's still impacting the panic attack. But obviously the only way to test that is to get on a plane. And my worry is, well, what if it's not fixed? And then I feel like because that loop is running in my head of like, but what if it's not fixed? And then it's just going to make it worse, and so on and so forth. And I'm just gonna go into a panic spiral, which is not great. So my plan, and I just haven't got around to doing it because it just hasn't happened, is I need to go ride a roller coaster. Do you get the same feeling on a roller coaster? Yes. And I used to not love, I won't say I loved roller coasters, but I enjoyed roller coasters. Not every roller coaster. Like, I'm talking about, I'm not out here doing Space Mountain. But like I would do, these are also Disney World roller coasters for anyone who isn't familiar with Disney World. I would do like Big Thunder Mountain, and I enjoyed Big Thunder Mountain. I have not been able to ride Big Thunder Mountain since like 2023, because of these feelings. So I need to go ride Big Thunder Mountain, which also, for any of you who aren't keyed into Disney World, Big Thunder Mountain has been down for a refurbishment. I think it reopened. I think it just reopened like a few weeks ago. So at some point, I need to just go ride Big Thunder Mountain and see if I feel better, or see if I'm still feeling the same way I felt previously. And that will obviously start to clue me in on what I need to do next. And also, when I did talk to the psychiatrist specifically about the issues with the takeoff in planes, he did tell me he could prescribe me. I can't remember what it was. And I have I have like my fourth, because we meet like every 3 months now. I think that's like next month. But he did tell me he could prescribe me a medicine that like is specific to like combat that, like specific for you take this right before you're about to get on a plane, and it like slows your heart rate down, and like really chills you out. So that is also a next step to try as well. But before I do that, I want to see how the Prozac has helped me. Oh, shiny, Chad, we got the shiny. While I'm talking about anxiety, let's go. Oh, I love it. I love it. Talking about random anxiety nonsense. Let me just make sure the shiny's there. Yep, that is a shiny. I can save the game. Oh, it's so exciting. I plan to go to NAIC, EYC, Toronto at a minimum. I want to go to Toronto. I want to go to Toronto so bad, just because I also just want to go to Toronto, and being able to like double up and like just go for like longer and like actually do stuff in Toronto would be so cool. Man, I'm so excited. Our last legendary shiny that we have to do in this game. Oh, wait. Before we go up here, let me pause the music. Unmute the Elgato so we can hear this wonderful sound together. There they are. I don't know what I'm going to catch them in. A beast ball, of course. I don't know why I threw a beast ball at it. It's not going to catch. Oh, bud, you were supposed to get caught. My bad. My bad, bud. You were supposed to get caught. Yeah, that's you know what? That's on me, bud. You were supposed to get caught. That's on me for like doing a whole shtick instead of just catching you. We also saved, so if we lose the catch, we can just reload the save. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, there we go. We caught it. All right, let's quickly see if anything else in this area is shiny. We've been like running around and resetting some stuff that's potentially in this area. I don't know that there's anything else in this area I necessarily wanted to shiny hunt for, but just checking. No. All right, do a lap down this way. Cool. LAIC gets a bad rap. What does it get a bad rap for? Oh, huh, there's a shiny. just teleport. What are the odds of that Latias? With the donut that we're doing, I think it was 1 in 500. Because we're shiny hunting. I might actually 1 in 400. Because we're shiny hunting with a Legend ZA donut odds. Because we were specifically doing a level 3 donut. I want to say it was 1 in... Well, I thought I opened it up, but I did not. Oh, there it is. Shiny Pokemon. With a Sparkling Power level 3 and the Shiny Charm is 1 in 585. Latios out of 50-50. Honestly, I didn't even read. All I saw was LAIT, and I just said Latios. I didn't even see that you said Latios. That's very funny. And now I got them both. We did it. We really did it. John Hill in parts. It's like identical twins. You're not wrong. It's not too bad. Not too bad. So we got that. So this was all the legendaries that were shiny huntable in this game. Was Latias and Latios. And was Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion. And so then there's still 2 more legendaries to catch here, which is Keldeo and Meloetta, so we just need to encounter those. Oh, we also got shiny Hawlucha here, which is a duplicate shiny. My second duplicate Hawlucha. Oh, I also got, when I was running through somewhere the other day, I randomly came across a shiny Larion, which is pretty exciting. So I got them, which is nice. All right, sweet. Oh, did I not get the do you not get hyperspace points for doing that one? That sucks. Okay. Let me restart the music. Yuffie Elgato. We're gonna be wrapping up stream relatively soon. But I at least want to do one reset and see what we get. Because I think all we need from the points here is enough for us to be able to do another reset and see what we get. I guess he gets a bad rap for bad judging and thieves and softball. Oh, interesting. I hadn't heard that, but I also am not that. I don't follow a lot of that. I've only, like, this year has been the first year I've actually, you know, gotten into a lot of the traveling and stuff. Interesting. I still have so many side quests. I still have so many side quests in this game. Like, so many. Which one is LAIC is what's first, isn't it? Where's the... Yeah, it's LAIC, then EUIC. Yeah. Because EUIC this year had the Charizard. His phone stolen out of his hand. Yikes. That's wild. While vlogging. It's crazy. Where's this at? It's over there. Lead you. Which I mean, also, so you can max out an easy 200 points just from winning 4 cups. And then what are challenges? Are you max out what, another 60? Because it's 15, 15, 15, 15. You're right, that's 60. That's how math works. So 260 if you max those out. And then just, you know, or actually what you could do, pretty easy, just go win a regional. Then you just get to go to Worlds for free. I mean, I guess you still have to pay, but you know, for free. Just go win a regional. What are you doing? Just win a regional. It's so easy. I just decided not to win Orlando. It's not that I choked. I just chose. I was like, nah, I'll let someone else get it. I choked real bad. I can't responsibly max out my locals. Not enough close to me. It's the gas investment. Oh, that's fair. If you don't have a lot like nearby. I'm also very privileged to live in like a large metropolitan area like Orlando, where there are just like 30 stores within a 15-minute drive, where we have the issue of too many stores having cups on the same day. So yeah, it's definitely a little bit harder if you don't have that going on. Which I didn't even I'm also not chasing a World's Invite because I know A, I'm not at that level, and B, I know I can't do the travel for it. So I've just never I just know I'm not at that level. But I did pretty decent with points this year. As far as my locals went, I got 206 points. So my top 4 placements for cups was a first, second, third, and for challenges was a second, third, fourth. But I mean, I feel like winning a challenge is, I've talked about this before, so much harder than winning a cup, because you have to basically just go undefeated. And then even then, depending on how many people are there, you also just have to have better resistance, because someone else could also... No! I hate it when it's a hyperspace battle zone. That's such a waste of my time. Such a waste of my time. I have 3 local stores within 45 minutes. That's like 12 cups and 36 challenges. More likely I'll go to 8 and 12 challenges. I might actually be on the high end because I'll work... Oh yeah, working weekends is also, yeah. Sam, I wish so badly. That would make this so much nicer if you could specify the zone. I wish they would have added that as an update. It makes me so unnecessarily angry that they make it such... They put it up to such luck. Yeah, no, that's fair, not working weekends and like having to take the time off work, so losing out on earning money to spend money where you're not guaranteed to even get your win, because you could show up and, you know, I mean, just it doesn't matter how good you are. Some days just the deck bricks, some days your opponent just has the luck. So definitely I can understand the yeah. Yeah, it'd be so much better if we could just specify what zone I wanted. Like encounter zone, special, or otherwise. Screech. Oh god. Screech. Focus energy. Oh god. Rage Fist. Focus energy. Screech. Oh god. Yo, can you stop attacking me and maybe attack my Pokemon? Can you maybe stop attacking me? Focus energy. Screech. Rage Fist. Oh, they were still standing there. They were still standing there. You should have taken the damage. You should have taken the damage. You were still standing there. You were still standing there. Yo, Annihilate, can you not run into those? I'm clearly dodging them. What are you doing, bud? What are you doing, bud? They should have considered that instead of leaving 100% random at the bare minimum. A rotation. Yeah, honestly, if it was even just a rotation, I would be a little bit more okay with it. But without it being, it's just fully 100% random. And it just makes me cry on the inside. Which, I mean, I am typically already crying on the inside, so not really any different than normal. Good thing is right now is at least going to be a little bit faster since I have no more shinies to hunt as far as the legendaries. There are still plenty of shinies to hunt, but I don't have to reset donuts, which is honestly the reason this is taking so long. Because I spent so much time doing donut resets to get Virizion. I had Virizion as my locked-in special distortion for probably the last 5 months, and I just haven't really played the game because I just got so tired of just resetting donuts. And then whatever it was the other day, I was like, you know what? Time to get back into this. So I say it was my encounter for that long, but I also wasn't playing the game. But I've been playing it a lot more recently. So like it's time to lock in. It's time to lock in. And lock in I have. I also am going to be wrapping up stream soon. I honestly am going to be so for real with you. I don't know why I'm still going. We got the Latias, which I'm real hyped about. I'm very hyped about it. We are going to be streaming tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to look into tonight what I need to do. If I think I might honestly have a game plan already set aside for it, as far as what Pokemon I needed in Sword and Shield. Like, I might already have that. And I just need to go catch them. But we could get Shiny Keldeo tomorrow, which would be pretty hype. Maybe tomorrow we get Shiny Keldeo, and then we also put Shinies into Pokemon Home. Because I haven't put any of the Shinies I've gotten from this game into Pokemon Home. And there's really no reason to not have done that. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow as well. Quite unfortunate the DLC is what it is in the price. Yeah, Yeah, this DLC was very disappointing. I was very disappointed in the DLC as far as for the price, especially comparatively to Scarlet and Violet's DLC. Like, I felt like the Blueberry Academy added so much. And Legends EA, like, we didn't even get a new area. Like, we got distortions, which are just reused maps of here. I wish we would have at least got a new area we could go to. And of the new areas, quote unquote areas that they give us, we're under a timer that we're allowed to be there. It's just, it's so sad considering how good ZA is. Just how good the Legend games are in general. That they did such a bad DLC. Do you have a move power for like Ghost? No, I was like, if I had a move power for Ghost, that'd be cool. Skyrim was DLC was 2 new areas with a new story. Yeah, even if I don't necessarily love the story of like Kitakami, just like the whole of, I just don't like what's his face. I didn't like Kieran. I didn't like the way that was handled, especially how he was handled into Blueberry Academy, and the way Carmine went. But even if I have those, like, as you know, at least it was a story, and the story for this one was kind of, I don't know, not as exciting. I am still really excited about Winds and Waves, though. I am really hyped about Winds and Wave. But I know that's also, like, easily, you know, a year plus off. I think that's coming out like holiday season 2027. I would love if we got another Pokemon game before then, like another spin-off game in like in January, or like a remake in like January-esque. But I'm also not holding my breath for that. Obviously, what I would love for this is them to like cut out another spin-off of like a, you know, a new mystery dungeon, a new ranger, a new conquest, you know, something like that. But I would still be happy with just like a remake of like Gen 5 or something. I do wish ZA had been more like Arceus, and there are multiple areas throughout the region you could have visited, and then we had research tasks in the deck. Agreed. I really wish the DLC would have like added something like that, like another area to go to, even if it was just in the DLC, even if it wasn't a huge area. Just like another nearby town. Would have been cool. All right, we're gonna look into this special scan, and that's probably where we're gonna wrap up for the night. Oh, I am actually gonna check because I had the living dex opened. I think I opened it. Oh, I have the shiny living dex open, but maybe I put it in here. Did I put it in here? Oh, what is this? It's something else. What this is? Blonde bee. Oh, this was my... I don't know what this was, actually. I don't know what that is. Did I have a thing in here for what I needed to do for that? Was it in the living dex spreadsheet? Living dex. No, it was not. I don't have any... Okay, so I'll need to sit down and see what I'm missing from that. And I know I can check through the Pokemon Home app and go from there. So I might put that together, and that what we do tomorrow is do Sword and Shield to get Shiny Keldeo. Or I guess while we're doing this, that's actually why I opened up Pokemon Home earlier, and then I didn't actually follow through with it. Pokédex. Games. Galar Pokédex. Oh, I'm missing a lot. Hold up a second. Oh, I'm missing a lot in the Galar Pokédex. I thought I was only missing like 20 Pokemon. I'm missing 200 Pokemon. Oh, that's crazy. Theoretically should be pretty straightforward to do, but I need to... I'll put that together tonight and start working on that. Maybe finish that off before we leave. Yes, I'm gonna run a new scan. Give me, please. No! Back to back hyperspace battle zones. No! Back to back. No! Alright, well, we tried our hardest. I will not check out that distortion. I will... Actually, don't even know how much these... Like, are these worth doing? I don't think they are, right? Right? Like, these aren't worth doing. Because it is doing battles. I don't think they are worth doing. And I don't know how much percentage they give to another scan. They give like 12k. Oh no, definitely not worth doing then. Defeat 5 trainers and land 3 super effective hits. Run. I mean, I guess if we're fast enough, I mean, 12, because we get 10k from doing the other one. I don't know why they made battle zones, but making them battle zones was such a terrible decision. I don't think I have anyone with a flying ability. I don't think let me rephrase that. I don't think I have anyone that's super effective here, other than them. Do we even have enough time? Like, what is my timer on that for this one? I guess still a little bit of time. Defeat 5 trainers. Especially when I don't see any. Like, that's crazy. I had to run that far to find my first trainer. Are there only 5 trainers? Let me hide over here. Let me hide over here. I'm making a read on you. Oh, it was a bad read. It was a bad read. It was a bad read. I was making a read, and it did not go the way I was hoping it would. Run, run, run. Oh, I've already got my super effective hits. So I can just focus on just speed. On just, I don't know, that's back where I started, I think. Gotta get the advantage hit. Slow King. Galarian Slow King, to be exact. Galarian Slow King. Victory. I need to beat 2 more trainers. Yeah, this just definitely doesn't feel worth it. Oh, well, they killed me. Well, they killed me. Because I feel like I could have run through two things faster than this. Earthquake. Like I could have run through I don't have any cards to share. Really, a Beast Ball is basically an ultra rare. 5 Beast Balls, that is actually pretty rare, bud. That is actually pretty rare, bud. So I don't think we can get new cards in this, since it's inside a distortion. I guess I haven't been this way. I think the next about to start 2-0 in the series. How many games is a series in basketball? I don't like MLB. I think a series is what, like 7? Right? Is that wrong? 7? 7 feels right. I actually don't know with basketball how long their series is. Is it also 7? Thanks for the hyperberries. Also, to be real with you, the reason I can't do the real reason I can't do basketball, can't do the squeak. Can't listen to the squeak of the shoes. Can't do it. I think I would go mad. Alright, we gotta find this. Oh, there it is. Aw, come on, Raichu. You could have got that. Oh, I thought I saw the gold one over here. That's why I started taking that so slow. I thought I saw the gold one over there. Oh no. I actually really want the gold Pokeball. I mean, I don't need it for points, but it's good for like berries and stuff. I thought I saw it. That's why I was going so slow and so cash. Oh, there it is. No! Dang. We aren't going to have time to get all the way back to the beginning. Sad. See, this is why these definitely are not worth it. These definitely are not worth it. Definitely not worth doing these. Oh, wait, there it is, there it is, there it is, there. Does this work my time? Is my timer paused during this? No, my timer's not paused during this! My timer isn't paused during this. Okay, I just fled. Punch it! Punch it! Punch it! Okay. We're good. We're good. Good to know if a parent of Chandler to regional, I'll just come with a wet shoe and squeak under the table the whole round. my secret weakness. You'll just easily... I'll just scoop. I'll just immediately scoop. I'll be like, alright, we're done. Alright, we're done. That's so funny. Alright. For really though, that is where we're gonna wrap up for the night. That actually did get me halfway. So I guess it was somewhat worth it. Still feels not worth it. Still feels not worth it in just the time sink. I think I could have easily done 2 others, which I guess 15 plus 10, because you get 10,000 for the others. I only have to do 1 of them. I think it's the same amount of time, though. I think it's the same amount of time. One time I paired to a guy with a condom on his finger. Wait, like an actual condom? Or like things like cover like a injury. But also, I don't know why you would need to cover an injury beyond like a splint or like a band-aid at a regional. That's interesting. Did you... Okay, well, here's the more important question. Did you beat him? Did you win? Did you win? Other teammate hit him on the same day and confirmed it was condom. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, chat. That's it for me tonight. You actually breaked game 2 and game 3. You know it's the condom. The condom did it. That's the power of the condom. Chat, tomorrow the plan currently is to stream at 2 p.m. We're going to be playing Sword and Shield, working on getting a shiny Keldeo by finishing off our decks. Not deck. Decks. Both of us had favored matchups in the condom, man. Doesn't sound like it. You did, because you didn't expect the condom. But I am planning to go to a movie tomorrow. I'm planning to go see... I never have seen... I didn't grow up watching He-Man, Master of the Universe, but the Master of the Universe movie looks pretty good. I got AMC A-list. I got nothing going on tomorrow. Elizabeth's hanging out with her friend tomorrow. Doesn't care about the movie at all. I don't really care about the movie myself. Beyond like, oh, it looked good. So I might go see that tomorrow at like 12:45. Or no, that... Okay, wait, never mind. My plan was to either see it at 12 tomorrow or 4 tomorrow. But I might see it at 4 tomorrow because there's only 3 people seeing it at 4 tomorrow. So I might go see it at 4 tomorrow. So I might... Or it's at 4:30, so I might just keep the 2 o'clock stream. Because we'll stream like 2 to 4 or 15. The movie starts at 4:30. Or the movie showtime is 4:30, so the movie actually starts at 5. And then I'll eat popcorn for dinner. That seems healthy, right? To eat popcorn for dinner? Me neither, but I also want to see it. It looks pretty good, right? Obsession was so good. I've heard it was good. I'm not going to watch it because it looks scary from the little I've seen of it. But I do like the actress that's in it. She was on Superman and Lois. And, you know, she was fine in that. Not that anyone is super incredible on a CW show, but she was on it. And I saw people talking about her. Yeah, her. And I was like, oh, I know her from Superman and Lois. Yeah, I've heard really good things about it from the people who've seen it. I have no intention to see it because scary. All right, chat. That's it for me. So I'll probably be live at round 2 tomorrow. And we'll play Sword and Shield, catch some Pokemon. And then I don't know what this plan is for next week. Great. Nah. I don't know where we'll stream. It'll either be Sunday or Monday night. Probably Monday night. And then an AAC. All right, chat. See you. I muted myself halfway through the see you later. See you later. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.